Hey guys, so I got some books here to show you. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been super busy at work, so I have a two-week haul here. I have February 12th and February 19th, plus I have some back issues to show you all. Alright, let's start with February the 12th, I guess. So I'll start with the independents. First is Aphrodite 9, issue number 8. There. Again, I told you like in the last couple probably videos, but I haven't read this one yet. Any of these yet, any of the Aphrodite 9 ones that I have, because I've started at a weird spot. And got to pick up the first trade. It's just not at my shop yet, so waiting for that to happen. Next up is Batman number 28. I am not going to be picking up Batman Eternal, so I'll read this, but I could care less. I just want stupid 0 year to be over so I can move on with my life. Alright, next up is this from that week? Yeah, it must be. Yep. From the 12th is a new number 1. This is Marvel now. New number 1, She-Hulk. I am pretty dang excited to read this. I hear a lot of good stuff about Charles Soule, so I'm going to see what he's all about. I don't know if people are complaining about the artwork. I flipped through it. It's great. People are just babies. That's what it is. Mainly I care about stories, so that could be it. That could be that. Let's see, next one is Deadpool number 23. Ooh, look at that. I'm an alien. Yeah, good stuff. Next one is the next week, or February 19th comics. I'll start with my independents. First up is from Image Comics, Alex and Ada number 4. Anyone that's not picking this up, you're doing life wrong. You are. Next up is from Dynamite Comics, Red Sonja number 7. It's a great book. Gail Simone, that lady can write some comics. Tell you what. I'm very excited to read this. New arc. Missed it. Take a month off. Next up is Harley Quinn number 3. Yep. Pretty good stuff. This is it's been funny. I enjoy it. A book I just jumped on and I can't read yet until I read the first 3 issues is Marvel's Amazing X-Men. Whoa! Number 4. I'm pretty excited to read this. I've heard great things. I just need to go pick up the first 3. Probably at my shop. I just didn't have the mind to pick them up because I was in a phase of adding books to my pull list and whatnot. I went to this little, what's it called? I'll show you these first. Back comics from my comic book store first. I got Aphrodite 9, number 1, Hidden Files. It pretty much like a rundown of characters and whatnot. Whatever. I wanted it because I'm weird and I like the cover, but and then a back issue of Deadpool number 22. Really, I shouldn't have even started picking this up till 25 when the new arc starts, but whatever. I went to this little comic book store, not comic book store, well, kind of bookstore, used bookstore, whatever. But they have a shite ton of like back issues and like I'm talking like Amazing X-Men, Amazing Spider-Man's, Uncanny X-Men's, like shit tons of them, things like that any one of you people would be like shitting your pants over. The condition, some of them are really good, some of them are not, some are bagged, some are boarded, some are not, kind of all over the place, so you have to kind of like dig, but there's so many, there's thousands and thousands of single issues in there and trades out your ass, so, and all the single issues are 60% off, the trades are 30% off, so, anyway, I found this, and one trade I picked up, and the rest are singles, but I'm pretty excited to read it. I've heard good things. Somebody picked it up and said it was good, and so I saw it for $10, so I think I got it for like $6. is Vertigo #1, The Exterminators. And the art is by Tony Moore, who also does Walking Dead. So, or did, or does, or whatever. Pretty excited to read this bad boy. Yeah. Next up, I have how many back issues here? 4. First off is an independent Image #1 of Wildcats trilogy. I have #2 and 3 that I got for super duper cheap, and this one I think I got for like $2, I guess? Yeah, it was $2. It's pretty cheap. I don't know if you guys can see, it's a little fucking shiny to start with. I don't know if you can see any of the books, sorry. My back issues. From DC. I picked it up not realizing that a specific writer was not on this book yet, but it is a #2 of the Saga of the Swamp Thing. And it's in decent condition. The pages are yellowing, I don't know if that's a thing, on the outside a little bit, but it's kind of neat. I don't really particularly love the cover, but it was the earliest issue of the Saga of the Swamp Thing that they had, so I picked it up. I thought that this was like a, they have so many of them, I'm going to try to pick up the whole run, just it's expensive to do. It was $5 on the cover, and then, so I must have got it for like 3, 2, I don't know, something like that. Cheap. Alright, next up is #10. I bought this one because of the cover, because it looked amazing. And I want to put this one on my wall because it looks badass. It is #10 of The Savage She-Hulk. Ooh. Pretty cool cover though. Look at all that orange and blue together. Fucking awesome. Anyway, I'm pretty excited to even take a peek inside. The pages are yellowing again on this one. Like, none of these books are fucking boarded. There's one of these books, the next one, was the only one that was actually boarded and bagged. The other two are just bagged. And this is a #1 from 1983, and it is, I just love the cover of this too. I just saw it and I was like, holy dynamo, I like that cover. And it was only $3.50, so I got it for like $1 something. Is The Thing #1. I am pretty dang excited to read this bad boy. Check it out. The pages are actually white. It's in decent condition. I mean, there's a little bit of wear on the staples and a little bend at the top, but otherwise pretty good. The cover is still in pretty dang good. The coloring is pretty dang good on there. So, yeah, so cheap, like $1.52, somewhere in there. I don't know how the percentage thing. I paid 18 from the Exterminator on, so yeah. And the Exterminator one was still like $6 or something. And then of course I got my, free, woo. Yeah. And this one, so I can spend more damn money. Look at all the money I'll be spending. I also, I did put this on my pull for when it starts. Amazing Spider-Man, because I want to read that. I'm pretty excited about it. That's the only... Oh, I also added, I told you, Amazing X-Men to my pull list, and there was a couple other ones. There were #1s as well. Can't remember the moment. But yeah, that is my pull for the last 2 weeks, and going to the used bookstore today. I needed to buy some books. I was dying. I needed something new to read. My mind was starting to go crazy without anything else new to read. Words and pictures and whatnot. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. And please like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Cool beans.